Yeah, that was the whole point. That was the whole purpose of the conversation.
Yeah, those are fun.
Especially when you're not involved.
Or like watching people get knocked out at work. Which is the best?
No, watching people fight. Oh yeah, you never want to be involved in the fight. You want to observe it and just be like, yo, like when you can see it coming. Like when two people
that happened.
Like when you know it's coming because you cool with both of them and they both talking to you, you like, yo, man, if he says one more thing to me, da 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 da, and then they be like, yo, what did he say? I'm like, man, he ain't tell me nothing about you. He was like,
yo,
I'm like, man, he ain't tell me nothing about you, man. Like I ain't in between this. If y'all want to do something, y'all might as well just fight. And they're like, you know what, we're gonna do it. And then they actually fight. You just, boy, you just like, oh.
I be instigating in the background. I'm like, damn, bro, you let him say that about your mama? Like, come on, bro.
See,
damn, bro.
See, if it were me, I wouldn't let none of that happen. Like, bro, come on, Bob. When you should have weed, what you doing?
Yo, you said his girl is your girl. He said you told him the why and your girl is silent. Oh, I don't know about that, man. You said you loved her. He just said whatever.
Oh, that's your girl? Damn, I saw her down the street.
Oh, I remember one day I was getting ready to clock out. Everybody standing around waiting for the time to hit 4:30 hit, so everybody clock out. Nigga walked up, hey, tell your girl I want my house key back. Bro, I've never heard more like a weighing silence. He was like, hey, tell your girl to run my house key back. I was like, damn, bro, you not gonna do nothing? He just walked out. He's like, okay, and then shrugged his shoulders and walked out. I was like, yeah, that was a business decision because he already know he can't win that fight.
See, if I see that happen, I'm leaving because I'm gonna assume he's going to go get a gun. Like I'm gonna go back to my car, and when I come back, I'm shooting all y'all. I'm like, hold on. Nah.
Yo, so, I pulled into the cannabis club the other day. I pull in, and like to the left of me, it's like a little Saturn or some shit, but it's this white girl in the car, and she like looking up and looking around and shit. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, that's interesting, whatever. You know, mind my business. You feel me? Get my wallet. You feel me? Unlock my door. You feel me? Get out the car. You feel me? I'm walking to the entrance, and there's a guy walking out, and then it's a white dude walking out, and then all of a sudden it's another white dude walking out right behind him, and he say, "What's up with that shit?" And dude turn around, and all of a sudden he just catch one. You feel me? So they chunking him in the parking lot. You feel me? This bitch hop out the car, babe, let's go. You feel me? Her nigga is getting his ass just dog walk, rag tag. You feel me? Across, he throwing this nigga against the fence and shit. I'm like, oh, you feel? I'm like, I want to go inside. I want to record. You feel me? But I'm gonna just watch spectator shit. You feel me? So she grabbed the nigga. She grabbed her nigga up out the way, right? Tell your girl to stay out of the way when shit like this is going on, because as soon as she grabbed this nigga, guess what? He's prone and he catches another one. Bam, smooth uppercut. He's down. He's whooped. It's over. I'm looking like, oh, I'm gonna go mind my business again. That was interesting though. Hit that left. You feel me? Security is literally standing right there at the corner. I'm like, you didn't? He like, I swear to God, I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? Hey, they wasn't in your building. You feel me? Keep that shit over there outside.
You fighting right there? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to fight right there? Okay, go ahead. Because I know he was probably like, yo, don't do that in here. Because they got guns.
You feel me? Type shit. So I'm like, okay.
Take it outside.
That's what we doing.
Take it right past the property line. Yo, stay in the car, shorty. Like, yo, stay in the car.
Oh my God, bro. I'm like, I don't know why she even got out of the car, but yeah.
You know why she got out of the car? Because he probably told her, stay in the car. I don't know exactly why she got out of the car. Like,
why do they do that? Like, get out and yelling. Like, you do know you're gonna make them more angry, right? Your voice is not appealing.
Especially
calm this down,
bro. And it gets worse if they try to jump in and put hands on the other guy. Oh, get off my man! He's just gonna whoop your nigga ass harder. That's all that shit gonna do.
Because he's literally punching for 2 people now. He's like, I'm whooping your ass, and I'm whooping her ass on you. So it's like it's literally 2 for 1 special on you. So it's like just stay in the car.
Bro, stay in the car. Remember I said Derrick Henry tried to get poison rounded by Ray Phoenix. He just dragging him. He's just gonna drag you out. You just go. You just bounce. Now you got a concussion. I got a concussion. Somebody got to drive.
That also reminded me of when Damian Priest was attacking Dom and Liv jumped on his back and he just kept swinging on Dom. I'm like, damn, you making it worse. Get off this man's back.
MVP told Layla Gray, hey, know your place, woman. Know your place. He said, Leo, she not getting her ass whooped. She ain't feeling no pain. Don't listen to her.
Yeah.
He kind of got a point, but that's great.
That's great.
MVP outside of WWE is hilarious.
Oh yeah, this is one of those times where we might get a would you like to ask for permission or ask for forgiveness, MVP? You know?
Bro.
Yeah, I'll just go back over there.
Last time we had that MVP, we got him saying nigga on TNA.
Yeah, that was great.
I was like, yo, hold up. I was like, I know that. I was like, I know you didn't just say nigga.
I'm wondering, did they ever censor that out?
DVR. They censored it out like on the replays because that was when TNA was like they were on like
Spike,
like the Discovery Channel or something like that.
Oh, that Destination America.
Yeah, Destination America or whatever. Like they're on Destination America, and they did like replays after it. And on a replay, it wasn't there. But I saved that shit. Like when I was like on the DVR, I was like, nah, it's too important. Gotta hold this shit.
I for sure thought it would have been Pac-Man Jones would be the first one to say nigga, but hey, MVP. All right.
Pac-Man Jones, Rampage Jackson was on there. He ain't say nigga. I was like,
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Some people.
Pac-Man Jones should have said it.
He can say it now too, because a lot of people don't got Access TV.
Oh yeah, they don't got that shit. That shit used to be HD net. And you should remember this old white dude used to go to different places and be like, yo, how do you guys party out here? They were like, wow, we drink Jaeger bombs, bro. And he's like, all right. HD net.
I have a clip that I want to play before we get started. I think it was funny to me, so I'm gonna share it with you guys.
You have a fucking shiesty on, bro.
I can't?
No.
Why?
You look stupid.
Okay.
Take that shit off.
But why can't I have it on? Let's hear some racist shit. Why can't I have it on? Why can't I have it on?
You don't have a neck. He's like, Buzz Lightyear. He said he look like Buzz Lightyear.
Okay, I'll be that. Can I stand? But why can't I have it on?
Yo, nigga, like Buzz.
yo, why they grabbing him by the neck? It was like, yo, this shit got mad aggressive.
Was that Shiggy in the back, nigga?
What the fuck was Shiggy right there?
What was Shiggy right there?
It was Shiggy.
So much is going on.
So many questions.
He said, let's hear some racist shit. He said, you ain't got no neck.
Buzz light skin is hilarious.
Oh, he's a space ranger.
I knew it was gonna be something nasty when they started like touching the back of this nigga head. I was like, yeah, they definitely don't respect you, bro. They definitely.
He said, why? He said, tell me the head. He said, tell me why I can't wait. Tell me some racist thing. He said, because you look stupid.
Did he tried to play the race card. He said, no, you just look fucking stupid.
You look stupid. Come on.
No, nothing racist, nigga. You just look dumb. I'm just letting you know, bro. You feel me? This is what it is. You look stupid, you look dumb, and you ain't got no neck. That's why you shouldn't.
That's why you should have waited that.
Bro.
You
Like
got a
Cornholio,
zero
my G.
transparency neck, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like, that shit is invisible. Get the fuck out of here with that shiesty on, nigga.
That's the last thing you need to worry about, cuz. The last thing that you need. That shit you hanging around. Shit you look like a tank top, nigga, like a vest. That shit probably go all the way down the ear.
Hispanic version of no neck, nigga.
All head and shoulders.
Well,
but still, why was she there?
Where you been at?
These are the important questions. You are absolutely right. Why was Shiggy there? I don't know.
What is happening? Oh, God.
That's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
What
What up, Banks? Gang.
What's happening with Banks? But let's go to the intro.
Tell him I probably send your bitch to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, it's the list.
So again, anytime we're late, just remember it's my fault. But I will say this. As you can see, if you're watching the live broadcast or the VOD, you know, talking about I'm taking my hair out, so I'm ready for an argument today. What are we doing?
All right.
Tony says,
again.
are we live?
Yeah, I ain't want to do that.
Y'all can yell at each other, but I'm just letting y'all know I'm ready. You feel me?
All right.
Oh, man.
What that
Get
nigga,
home, man. Like, come on, it's a happy day.
What that nigga Kevin Hart say at the Tom Brady roast? I got 2 guns. I'm not afraid to use these motherfuckers. Try me.
Hey, whoa. Hey.
Bang, bang.
Man, hey, I shouldn't have done that. My kids are gonna grow up forever seeing that, and it's bad on my legacy. I'm like, nigga, you knew what they was gonna do when they did. Like, you thought they was gonna be able to hold back niggas. Like the whole time when he was talking about Robert Kraft, I'm like, that's not how a roast works, bro. That's not, I just want you to know.
It could have been worse. You bringing in Jeff Ross, who makes a living off of this. If I'd have brought in the real ones, like, yeah, you're lucky. They know who to get. Try that Meek Mill on stage and shit. Like, I don't want to hear him roast you. Tom.
Threatening people on stage. Like, nah.
Partial owner of the Raiders. Tom.
Damn, bro.
This has been the worst week as a Raider since the Tuck rule. since the Tuck rule.
I'm sorry.
Damn them.
Hey, they said Max Crosby headed to Detroit.
Please don't say that right now. I don't need it right now.
I'm just saying, bro. He might look nice in a midnight green jersey. I don't know.
Bro, didn't your coach just yell at y'all yesterday?
Nah, fuck that nigga. I say this like every week. If I see Sirianni on street, I'm smacking the dog shit out of him, bro. I'm like, I'm like, nigga shaved his head and was like, yeah, man, new team, bro. I'm like, no.
Oh, this is what we're gonna do now that I got a shaved head. We're gonna throw the ball to AJ Brown into Devontae Smith, all right?
That's literally what it was. It's just like, yo, AJ down there somewhere. Chuck that shit up.
Yo, Kellen, tell him. Yo, Kellen, tell him what's going on. You just said
it's not even all that. It's like, yo, this man is like, he's trying to be noble in the press conferences. Like, whenever a play fucks up, people like, yo, man, that play was on me. I called that one because it was like some defensive play that didn't work out. And then Vic Fangio is in the press conference after. He's like, I don't know what the fuck Nick is talking about. I drew up all the defensive plays. That was one that I drew up. So everybody's making him look like an asshole. These press conferences. Just sad.
You know, Lane Johnson got to be the player coach. At least would have hired Jason Kelsey.
Who y'all got tonight in New Orleans or Saints?
It's never Denver.
It's never Denver.
I got the Broncos on this one.
Sean Payton is. I've never. Well, I think I said this 100 times. I've never seen somebody live off of one Super Bowl like him and Drew Brees, dog. They were like, oh, it was for the city. Like no, it was for Reggie Bush. Okay, it was for Reggie Bush, Marcus Colston, and then Jimmy Graham was catching passes sometimes, and Drew Brees like, yo, man.
The primetime years of Jimmy Graham.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, twerkers. Shout out to the twerkers. We present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. This is 327. You feel me? Yeah. I'm talking about the best thing since wrestling. I go by the name of, oh my God, Graham. Let me make sure I don't actually do that. I lost my AirPods. They're around here somewhere. Actually, well, I just don't got time to hit the little find them. I found one. But it's finna die. So we going old school. You know what I'm talking about? I'm in the building. I'm here. You feel me? Just scheduled my hair appointment for Saturday. So we in the win. Now, fuck me. You feel me? The Waco Kid is in the building. What's up with Ben? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, y'all?
I don't know. How are you? You good?
I'm great. Fantastic. Wonderful.
You had a good week?
I had a week. I don't know if it was good. It was a week. I'm pretty sure that.
You woke up. Yeah. You woke up on the other side of being dead.
Yeah. There you go. I woke up not dead.
Gresh, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
What up, man? Yeah, just to answer the question about the comment I saw earlier, I'm not in the hotel because I got put out, but I'm actually on the road again for another conference. So that's been my October, literally like crazy. This is my last full week in my 20s. Next week I'll be 30.
Damn, blood.
No, my fault.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna change.
He said, "Damn." Nah. I feel like I've been mentally in my 30s for like the past year. So like it's like another day. I'm working at a tailgate that day. So, but I'm definitely gonna be drinking in the New Year that night. It's a Friday, luckily, so I ain't gotta worry about getting up on Monday morning.
Yeah. Do something. You ever ate menudo?
Nah, I never heard of it.
It's like a Hispanic like soup dish. They usually well, at least in my experience, they eat that after like a long night of drinking to kind of curb a hangover type thing. But it's like a tomato pork type,
like dish. Chickpeas and shit in it.
Shit, I don't really know for sure. I'm not saying I recommend it, but I don't know. I thought of it because I was thinking of, hangovers and drinking and shit.
For the past, Mark, what up with y'all? What up, JT? Hopefully your situation is good, brother.
Hey, hominy, that's what it is. Yo, shout out to hominy. That's what they have in there.
Okay, thank you, Tragedy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Clarity. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely get that on like on lock. One thing I ain't gonna do is try to get blackout wasted though, because
just get some of that.
Yeah,
you'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like they be partying for like 3 days and shit. Like and then they eat that, and then they be just fine. So one night, I might turn you into Superman. like, whoa, I'm ready to take on the day.
CJ, what's going on with you, my boy?
Man, I'm just I'm happy to be here. Working. Glad to have a job. Glad to have a roof over my head and paying my bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get this age, Gresh, you just appreciate the little thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm appreciating that now.
You know what I mean? I got a roof. You know what I mean? I got food in the fridge. I got, got a hairline kind of. And, you know what I mean? We chilling. You know what I mean? It could be worse. Like everything could be worse. I'm just happy to be here.
Also, the cure for a hangover is not more alcohol. You're an alcoholic, buddy. I saw that coming.
I've heard that
Call
before.
that
You have like a beer,
hair of the dog or something like that.
It's like how are you, Graham?
Hair of the dog. There we go. I'm
How
good.
How are you, Graham?
I had a hell of a week
No.
at work. I didn't watch any wrestling until yesterday, so I've been on a hell of a catch up run. Watch Wrestle Dream, Raw, NXT, and Dynamite, so I could be here today and act like I know something. Or act like I actually watched something and took something in, absorbed, and have an opinion. That shit that I guess I'm supposed to do. Being that we do this every week.
You better than me. I wouldn't have done that shit. I came in here. I've been nodding along. I'm like, yeah, man, you right.
You're right. You're right.
I feel like you guys expect a little bit more out of me, though. So,
what the Red Ranger? Nah, bro.
See.
Oh, so you didn't watch? So you didn't watch? Okay, so that means I won then. I'm new champ.
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what
that means. I'm the new champ until we figure it out.
I don't know
Nobody
what I
claims it.
picked. I was hoping one of y'all knew. So
nah, bro. I knew I lost, so I didn't give a fuck after that. I was like, oh, I didn't win. I was like,
yeah, Russia's guy here, so you know what I mean.
I gotta double check the picks, and then we'll make an official announcement with
my eligibility to become champion starts in the new year.
Oh yeah, we just say that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Nah,
we didn't say that at all. I'm just gonna agree with you.
Like, yeah.
You just say that. Look at you, honorable man.
I didn't. That's cool. I guess.
Just to balance it out, like.
So you just give this pick for the love of the game. I like
fucking mid-season trade type shit. We acquired him. You feel me?
Like I'm the bench warmer until it's time to get in.
You win the championship, you'll get no ring.
That's crazy. Not my nigga got signed to the practice squad.
I'm in the XFL right now.
But you are here to play Lamar Jackson this week.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. That practice squad player gets $620,000 a year. It's like, all right, whatever.
Guys.
Well,
I get my own jersey.
I guess we can go ahead and get started with some minor notes and news things. Shout out to Casey Navarro. Casey Navarro just signed with TNA, according to Sports Illustrated. This is what are we? About a week ahead of Bound for Glory. I want to take this time to say shout out to Casey Navarro, and not only Casey Navarro, but this appears to be the TNA Francis effect. That's why I got my man's shirt on. You feel me? They represent first class. If you're not first class, you're last. You feel me? It's just something that you got to think about. In addition to Casey Navarro being signed to TNA, Rhino looks to be getting inducted into the Hall of Fame next weekend, Bound for Glory weekend. Y'all talking about. So salute to Rhino. Golf clap. Ben, I heard you the week that I wasn't here, and you said something about let me hit the applause button. Graham didn't put no applause button in here. This nigga always talking about he finna add an applause button.
I did
I'm
say
gonna
that.
tell you right now.
Verbatim.
I didn't add an applause button, but I will add an applause button. I'm just going to continue saying that until I actually add it. Also, all of our viewers and listeners. Oh, go ahead, please.
Yeah,
we'll work on it.
I'll just yeah.
I mean, I can do it, but I'm just saying, I just want all of our viewers and listeners to know that Ben also has the power to add sounds, and he knows this. So I don't want to take all the blame when he could take all the credit. You feel me? Now, moving forward, 2 more notes on TNA, and we can go ahead and get to cooking. Y'all talking about, in addition to Rhino getting inducted into the Hall of Fame at TNA, Bound for Glory weekend, we've also got an appearance from Vikingo scheduled. I don't know who he's going to be facing. They may roll that out before we're done recording this episode here and let us know who he'll be facing, or we'll find out in the Go Home show next week. But what we do know is the tag team championships will be on the line in a Full Metal Mayhem match. The System, of course, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards will be taking on ABC and the Hardys. And that is one match that I'm definitely looking forward to. So next weekend, Bound for Glory, a couple TNA notes. We don't do that enough. So I wanted to do a little bit of service and show them some love because they got that shit going on. If they pull the trigger on Joe Hendry next weekend as the TNA champion, it will be months too late. However, do it anyway.
Davis, he's facing Speedball.
Speedball. Well, let's go.
Flips all over the ball. There's some flippies going on, dog. Let's go. Good looking out, bro.
Let's go. I mean, I didn't want to all the way give it away, given that I think Speedball has a match tonight. He's Leon Slater. You feel me?
No, for the fucking spot.
Yeah. So
now that's somebody that should be having an open challenge. Now everybody else is having an open challenge.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get it cracking. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Where do you guys want to start here? Looking at the list that we have here, just above me was the Wrestle Dream Fallout. So let's talk about AEW. Dynamite was wherever they were at this week at San Jose. I decided to sleep instead of going to the show. It's fucking 2 hours and 10 minutes away. I don't want to fucking drive there after a 12-hour shift. Who wants to do that?
This is how I feel when y'all be like, "Oh, they were in Virginia, Ben. Why you go to the show?" I'm like, that shit was in Norfolk. That's like 2.5 hours for me. I'm not driving there on like a Wednesday night. Fuck that.
I mean, shit. Especially after I just drove 2 hours to get home. Like, why do I want to
drive an extra 2 hours?
Why do I want
the other way?
I don't want to do that. After I just did that, I worked a 12-hour shift, drove 2 hours to get there, drove 2 hours back, and then I got to drive 2 hours to go to see AEW. I love you
just to be a zombie in the arena because
you feel me. Like, how much of that would I have actually retained and been able to? I'd have been high out of my mind and sleepy and possibly caused a pile up on the freeway. So who wants that? I don't. Anyways,
all that fucking talking. All that talking they did, you'd have been like, man, ain't nobody getting their bag put in the their face put in the bag, right?
Yeah, man. Hey, dog. But the montages and these little promos that Moxley has been cutting to open Dynamite as of late, I've been really interested in him. I like it. I'm definitely intrigued by his I don't know, they're like public service announcements or some shit. He's just like kind of letting everybody know, get the fuck out of the way. I'm sick of what AEW has become. Bryan Danielson and all of this shit with the BCC was supposed to represent. This ain't that. This is what it's supposed to be. I'm in a pickup truck. I'm in the back of a Ram. All this shit. Wheeler Yuta needs to shave. But hey, here we are. This is not the Blackpool Combat Club, is it? This is something.
This is something completely different because they're not even acknowledging the BCC anymore,
right?
It's just John Moxley and company, basically.
I'm John Moxley,
and I approve this.
This is Blackpool Combat Club. The dude from Blackpool ain't even here no more. So why do we even call ourselves this anymore? No, we just gonna be the murderers. Like, all right.
The dictator John Moxley and his followers. That's what I call it.
MJF referred to him as Dictator John when they were doing their feud. Now that he's doing this whole thing, MJF has brought back up, I told y'all about Dictator John. Nobody listened. So, like, and still, like, I don't necessarily know where they're going with this, because as soon as he won the title, they took the title, they put it in a fucking bag, in a duffel bag. We haven't seen it since. So
somebody's held that shit 4
Tony
times.
Schiavone asked that on commentary. He's like, "Where's the title?"
He's like, I never held this belt before. You'll be put it in the bag, man. Here's another one.
Yeah, this is my fourth. Here's my fourth world title. Put it in the bag.
So we have at this point, he's let them know this isn't your company anymore. He says that everybody under AEW, make no mistake, if you're affiliated in any way, you are under attack. You all work for me now. If you don't work for me, get the fuck out of the way. What are we gathering here? This seems to be the second hostile takeover storyline that they've done in the year.
Within the same year,
right? And now we're in a situation where the guys who are a part of the fabric of the roots and the origin and the creation of the company, who first were attempting a hostile takeover earlier this year, are looking on as spectators as this new group, Moxley and company, are doing what they're doing, and they are looking like wide-eyed and not wanting to get involved. And it's like, oh, we thought we was doing something, but they really tripping, and we don't really want to interact.
Yeah, it's like we was playing evil cartoon.
Right.
These niggas is evil. Like, they killed Brian. We ain't seen this nigga since. They practically killed Action Andretti when he tried to springboard during a brawl for some fucking reason.
That is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like, bro, all of our people are in danger, and you just say, "Hey, hold on, guys, I gotta go flip." Man, get this shit out of here, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, he was like, I'm gonna get a raincoat. This nigga went and got a motherfucking raincoat. This nigga would have did a motherfucking springboard, huh? That's what you wanted to do at the time? When we're getting hostily taken over? You want to do a springboard? You want a springboard forfeit? How did that go for you? Right to a European uppercut, huh? Yeah, that's what happens when you do shit around him like that.
You got your neck snapped mid-air because you want to fuck around. But yeah, they're attacking everybody. It's like, it's two ways they can go with this. It's like they can showcase some people, because we saw some promos from the Dark Order. A lot of people forgot about how they can cut promos, and Top Flights, because keep in mind, Wheeler, Claudio, and Pac with no clothes is Trios champion. So,
why is he always war ready?
Never has a shirt on.
People come to work and they go down to the ring, they get in scuffles, all types of shit, in like regular casual dress. This man is always war ready. Like, he just walks around in his gear, and I don't understand it. You should chill.
Like what Soulja Boy said, like, yo, you wearing a thong? You talking crazy to me?
Facts.
Yo, what Pac just has a tearaway suit, just.
So yeah, but back to what Gresh was saying about, where they go with this. Like, yeah, they have the trios element of this, where you've seen come on, Top Flight, you've seen
Dark Order and all them people.
Dark Order, you've seen Daniel Garcia and Private Party kind of saying that they'll watch each other's back. So the reformation of kind of getting this trios division back to, prominence of some sort. There'll likely be some element of the conglomeration in there, or what have you. But then also, when you look at the world title picture, Moxley targeted Orange Cassidy here, and now we're looking at Orange Cassidy. We're looking at Darby Allin as potential opponents and programs that they're laying out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
What about Marina? What do you do with her? Like, does she have to run through the women's division now? Like,
nah,
that ain't gonna work.
I've seen her try to make a run in the women's division, and it was never any good. I'm like, bro, just have her just do the shit like Shiny used to do. Just beat up the men, and
They
just
call
look
it a day.
tough. And then after that, then like after she gets like some reps up, then you be like, okay, we're gonna put you back in the women's division, let you cook a little bit. But I don't think they should do that immediately. And be like, yeah, we're gonna win all the belts. I'm like, nah, just
because the last time they tried that, the only thing people talked about was her wrestling barefoot and tossing her socks into the crowd.
She taught what?
She tossed her socks into the crowd after her injury one time, and that's all people talked about for about a week. They was like, damn, that smells crazy. So
nah, bro.
Nobody threw it back like John Cena shirt.
No, because they was perplexed.
Somebody put that shit in their pocket as a freak ass boy. First off, somebody really picked those up and was like, shit. Damn, where did they go?
That is gross, but I'm sure that's exactly what happened.
And then if they do put her right into the even cooking wise, like in ring wise situation, if they put her in the women's division, they run into that situation with WWE with Rhea Ripley. Remember when she was with the Judgment Day and doing all that, beating up the men, and then no one could really take the women serious,
right?
Because it was like, why would we believe that Rhea Ripley can't beat these other women? They're beating the grown men. She's beating the grown men. So that's they kind of risk that chance, but at the same time, I like this silent, mysterious figure that she is. Like, she's not doing too much, and she don't have to really do too much to make her stand out. She just knock people the fuck out.
Yeah, it's they found a spot for her, so that's ultimately.
Well, Joshua Sweeney said a thing that could have been in Marina's spot. That's more so on Mox. Mox wanted her in that spot, basically.
Yeah, he wanted to find a spot for her, and they got the whole Bloodsport connection with her and the UFC thing. So there's that. If this turns out to be some shit where the elite see the light and decide that they're gonna fight against Mox and company, I'm gonna be so upset.
because that whole elite versus AEW would be a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, and it has to be somebody else. It can't be nobody in the elite. It has to be Darby. It has to be Daniel Garcia. It has to be Orange Cassidy. Some type of somebody other than the elite. It can't be them to be the ones to take over.
No, for sure. Like they're one of the downsides about them doing this right now is the fact that we never got a clear finish of the elite versus AEW. So they kind of, in a way, shot themselves in the foot, because it's like you kind of got this unfinished story, which a lot of people were kind of checking out on, but at the same time, it still feels incomplete. And then you going straight into this. So it's like, even then, if it has to be somebody else, because it wouldn't logistically or logically make sense for anybody on AEW side to forgive the elite after months of putting them through hell. So the elite should honestly be a non-factor for a good minute.
Well, they wished Kenny Omega a happy birthday. They made him a cake and threw a bunch of like meats and guts and shit on it.
Is that chitlins?
Yeah. Is that tripe?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, boy. Vegetarian man.
Kenny Omega is on his way back fairly soon here. Ibushi just did an interview where he said that Omega is like 2 to 3 months away. If you look at the timeline of that from where we are now, you know that Wrestle Kingdom is coming up and Wrestle Dynasty, AEW, ROH, New Japan, CMLL, that whole super show that they're going to be putting on, which, if I'm not mistaken, Kenny and Tanahashi have challenged the Young Bucks to a match that weekend at some point. So likely for KO for Kenny Omega return. Yeah, KO, he's KO too. But yeah, likely a good landing spot for his return. I believe Tanahashi has announced that he's planning on retiring again as well. So President Ace out, you know what I'm talking about. Just a bunch of shit going on here. Just a bunch of shit going on here.
The Elite got to save them by just firing them niggas. Can you just fire them or something?
Good.
That sounds like some bitch shit to me. Don't y'all want to fight
That's
for y'all honor first?
And that's another thing. It's like they kind of shot themselves in the foot too, because like in story, the Elite has suspended and fined and fired people. Why ain't y'all firing? Why aren't y'all firing John Moxley and them folks?
Who gonna tell them to go home?
And why Tony Khan could tap in Tony Schiavone ear anytime he won't, making a match official or whatever it is, restarting a match, giving people more time, Ricochet and Will Ospreay 2 weeks ago, but he don't chime in when something like this is happening and his show is getting took over for the second time in a year.
Man, he thought he feared for his life, dog. You know how he's prone to fearing for his life. All right, he ain't trying to do that more than once.
Trevor Lawrence shit in the bed right now, bro. I got bigger problems, man.
Does he? Is this? But what? All right, I'm gonna say it. The Elite tried to take over AEW. If Tony Khan is like, if anybody's gonna kill AEW, it's gonna be me.
Oh no!
The whole Vince McMahon thing.
It's me. It's me, Orange.
That and the NWO, the lethal injection of, I'm gonna kill my own creation, type shit.
Oh,
if they do anything like that, I swear to God, I'm going to throw something.
If they do anything like that, I'm not gonna tweet my displeasure. I'm not going to get upset. I'm literally just going to turn the show off and never talk about it again. Soon as y'all talking about AEW, I'm gonna walk off the podcast and come back when y'all done. Like, I'm not even gonna get upset. I'm like, you know what? Y'all got it. Because this man does not know how to act for shit. And you want me to sit through weekly Dynamites of this man trying to cut a promo? I killed AEW because they didn't respect me.
Whoa! Cheering shit.
9 days. You did not respect me. Like, no. Do not do this. Don't. Stop.
Oh man.
My God.
Or Shane improving his own promos. Just like, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, does this lead to Tony Khan getting in the ring?
It's Shad Khan group.
Oh,
with that mustache, I believe it.
It's the Beatnik Boys, the parent company. We here. I'm talking about. All right, we got it. But we got. You know what we do have though? We got Queen Aminata versus Mercedes. They've been putting Mercedes in the ring with better wrestlers lately. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to find her better matchups by any means necessary, even if it means completely reshuffling the deck of the women's division. But you got to do what you got to do now.
Cyanide on that all-in match. That did not happen. Well, they bleaching the car, they burning the car, they're using gloves.
One thing about Aminata, she knows how to scrap because she tore up Mercedes leggings.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, she been in the war.
Yeah. I seen Mercedes post that picture. I said, Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Fascinating.
Right. What's that word?
You don't say.
Right. Archive. Grass, you stupid. But yeah, they are the reshuffling of the deck of the women's division just to make sure that we get shit straight on the straight and narrow on ROH. I don't know if y'all noticed. It looks like STP and the infantry might be coming together, clicking up. So then you'd have Lee Moriarty, you'd have Captain Sean Dean, you'd have Carly Bravo and Trisha Dora all in the same. I mean, if y'all remember ROH a couple of years ago when STP was,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Shit,
There was a moment where Trisha Dora was supposed to be in the group, and then all of the shit kind of went south. And let's revisit that and kind of try to, you know what I'm talking about? But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that works when they do what they do. Now, Shelton Benjamin and Leo Rush. Come on now.
You still got it. Clap, 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 clap.
That was special. All right. I just want y'all to know that was special. It was dope hearing Ain't No Stopping Me Now at the beginning of Shelton's theme again, even though it's not the same. But it felt cool. However, Shelton Benjamin whooped Leo Rush ass.
My God, man.
Beat the dog shit out that man.
He definitely cheating his spades around this man. Like, ain't no goddamn way. Bro, you whooped this man's ass like he stole out your piggy bank. What the fuck happened? That super kick after that German was personal. I'm like, shit.
I never seen that shit. Motherfucker just got out of that shit. Wow! I said, damn, he kicking niggas in the face now.
That was one of the stiffest super kicks I've ever seen.
Boy, I'm like, damn.
Jump knee when he was trying to go through the ropes, like,
Bro, when he Irish whipped him through the ropes, and my man hugged that bitch with his back. What? Why'd you throw cuz like that? Shady.
I'm mad.
Nah,
but
a whole match. I'm like, bro, I would have been like, yo, man, I know Bobby, man. Please. I gave him his first start.
Listen, if Shelton is doing this to Leo, hey, Leo, you might want to go ahead and take that card from MVP and take him up on his offer, because if Bobby come up in here.
Oh, yeah, because Bobby's coming too. Yeah, he has to get beat up by Bobby Lashley now. He has
Bobby's
to.
world. It's Bobby's world.
Boy, you about to die.
Bobby Lashley will come in and grab Leo Rush by the face like your barber do when you start looking at the TV a little too much when you're trying to line up your beard. He's like, hey,
hey, straight,
right here.
Stop moving.
Give him a little side, little tiny pop. But you're still here.
That's pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Shelton Benjamin is, of course, all elite, as you all know. We do have in 2 weeks the Shelton Benjamin versus Swerve Strickland match, which will be coming your way on Fright Night Dynamite. Yeah, see what they did there. Anything to throw an extra anything on this title to try to make it seem special.
I definitely read that as Friday Night Dynamite, and I got confused. I was like, what? What's happening?
Dynamite.
I think they've had Friday Night Dynamite before, though, right? They did that before. They've done that before. But yeah.
Yeah, they did. Or was that Rampage still? I don't know.
It might have been Rampage. I think it was like they did like a 2-hour episode of Rampage one time. It was like, yo, we going head to head with SmackDown. And then it got beat. And it was like, hey, we caught him in the demo. So that's really all we wanted. So if we caught him in the demo and not overall viewership, we got what we wanted. So it was cool. I'm like, all right, bro. Whatever.
No, the blood on me.
So now with the direction of the Hurt Syndicate, like, are we seeing a 4-person faction again, or do you think we get something different than or more?
You think we've got MVP.
MVP Shelton.
We've got Bobby Lashley on the way. That's 3. They've offered business cards to Swerve Strickland, Mercedes Moné, to Leo Rush, the Acclaimed. They offered a business card to the Acclaimed. Anthony Bowen said, "We don't want anything from you." Max Caster put the card in his pocket. So just something to look forward to and look into and keep your eyes peeled for, since a lot of people are clamoring for an Anthony Bowen singles run. So that's something that
would be a nice swerve.
Right?
People assume it's Max Caster, and it just be Bowens.
Yeah, bro. Like Bowens definitely is the strong member of the group. I'm like, bro, don't nobody want this corny nigga on their team. It's like, hey, yo, man, like I get a card. Like, yo, nasty.
I thought we were a team, man. Fuck you. You got me suspended. you can go into that shit. Yeah, man. You know, I'll let watch them break up and then watch them win.
So I don't know.
Did they give one a private party too?
Did they?
I think that was most.
That
was Stokely.
Stokely
approached them.
Oh, that's who it was. My bad.
Yeah, there's that.
You know, him and Sheldon wore the same size suit.
That's funny. Kyle Fletcher looks to be entering into a program with Will Ospreay. He decided not to explain why he attacked him and turned his back on him, popped him upside the head with the little screwdriver joint.
That shit. I hate
we
that
have a new version of the Don Callis family. We've got the Don.
Like the 5th version?
Yeah, maybe, likely, 3rd, 4th, somewhere in there. Don Callis, of course, the patriarch, no pun intended. Then we've got Lance Archer, the ROH television champion Brian Cage, who also appeared to now be a tag team as well. We've got Kyle Fletcher, the aforementioned, and the international champion Konosuke Takeshita. So I ask you, gentlemen, are you impressed at all? Your thoughts on this new version of the Don Callis family? And I'll add a caveat to that. Does Powerhouse Hobbs fit anywhere into this current collective, or do you see him coming back on a whole different wave, on a different plane, possibly opposing this group or doing something completely different?
Man, I'll go. I'll stand to the first question. This is not impressive. All right, you just got weaker, dog. Like you know how we replace Will Ospreay? Murder Hall.
Bro.
Yeah.
Will
Murder Hall
already out of the group though. Like before All In, like he asked for his release. Bruh said, "I bet." You feel me? But you owe me a favor, and that favor was the tag match at Grand Slam, which kind of sparked all of this that's happening now.
Hey, why Murder Hawk look like out of
Go ahead,
shape Drew McIntyre, bro?
Yep.
This nigga look like a fake ass Drew McIntyre, bro. Nigga gut hanging out, got the coat that he had when he came back, and he had like the Scottish like marching band shit like on NXT. I'm like, bro, hey,
Timu Drew with the Vikingos jacket on.
Crazy.
We got Drew McIntyre in the house.
Yo, we got Drew McIntyre in the refrigerator.
He got his hair all wet in front of his eyes and shit, trying to be like spooky.
He just took his braids out like you do it. Like he just took his braids out.
He took his braids out and the little colored extensions and shit. You feel me? He took
all that shit fell to the ground.
So he's not Tickle Hawk Muscle no more?
Nah, man.
Because that ain't caught a body yet.
Never.
Not nobody, bud. Yeah, that's who he is, man. He is. He's T. Drew. That's what he is, dog.
T. Drew.
Dog. Like Tubi Drew. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man.
YouTube original Drew.
Timu Drew is better. Don't add more. We don't need to go more. Timu works perfect. Let's see.
The only member of this group I'm impressed with is Takeshita. Like the rest of y'all could go wherever y'all want to, do whatever y'all want to do, have whatever side quest. Y'all could all go to Ring of Honor for all I care. Like as long as Takeshita is there, I'm good. Like
this is the most randomized. This is the most randomized. Like, hey, I need new faction members. Let's hit the random button. Brian Cage. Nobody know where the fuck you came from. Lance Archer.
Next.
Who else is in there?
Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher looking like a nigga from Disney Channel, and then you got Takeshita. It's like, what is happening?
He definitely do. Somebody was like, yo, he looked like he was like one of Hannah Montana's boyfriends or something. Like, damn, he kind of do. He kind of do.
The best of both worlds, I guess. Shit.
Why you look like you got a big house? Like you was in a smart house or something.
Oh man, jump, the house is jumping.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
He was doing that shit too. The house lockdown was like, none of you niggas is getting out. I was like, yo,
bro, they did that shit before the bitches came over. Like the bitches weren't even there yet. Like they did that sequence dance together, and then the hoes came. Like, yo, good job. Because these bitches were laughing as they seen this shit.
Shoot says Takesha and a bunch of nobodies.
But it's this new Don College shit looks like that AAU team. They were just like, yo, a whole bunch of niggas from the neighborhood, and then that one kid that you know is going D1. Like, all right, well, man, we'll go give him the ball. You know what I mean? Just passing the ball, throw him a couple alleys. You mean?
They are blatant background characters.
And Andy says MVP better go get Hobbs. I mean, you could, but I feel him and Lashley.
Do you need two muscular niggas? Like two
diesel niggas sharing jackets.
I feel like they need a nigga like Leo Rush, bro. Or
that's
like,
what I was gonna say.
If Kevin Knight was available, I would go to Kevin Knight route. But you know, him and Kushida, I think, just won the IWGP Junior Tag Titles again. So there's that. Shout out to the Jet Setters.
Thanks.
But there's that.
If Hobbs don't fit over there, then who, man? Hobbs should just be able to move one of these niggas out the way. Like, yo, man, one of y'all gotta go because I'm here now. Like, yo, get up out my seat.
What if somewhere down the line Hobbs takes out Lashley and you got him stepping into that? I'm just trying to figure out how do we move it to the next generation of superstar, of wrestler, of whatever.
Honestly, give if he goes out in the TNT title picture again, actually give him a run with the title,
right?
And let him cook.
Yeah, Wardlow will run. Where's Wardlow? Oh, he's one of them groups.
I gave up on that nigga. I don't
know. It's over for Wardlow.
Yeah.
Yo, facts. I was like, yo, y'all had the perfect wrestler, and y'all was like, nah, have him tag with FTR.
Ooh. Stephanie says, I wish Hobbs would go to either TNA or WWE, him versus Oba with few families. They could really cook. I could see that being like a stupid, like fast-paced, big, meaty mid type of whatever match. I'm not gonna say that other part of that phrase. But let's see.
Being athletic. Doing wrestling. Best of both worlds. They can do power and they can do stuff.
The Hurt Business needs a Scorpio Sky type guy. Hobbs should go solo and get a Monty Brown type push. See, I love Monty Brown.
Scorpio Sky type guy. Scorpio Sky. What the hell is that nigga?
Nah, bro. I'm glad he said Scorpio Sky type guy because I don't want to see Scorpio Sky on my fucking TV. I'm tired of this. I don't like him, bro.
Apparently, Tony Khan doesn't want to see Scorpio Sky
he don't either
on his TV. And I'm not saying that because I feel like I know something. I'm just recognizing that Scorpio Sky has had like 2 comebacks on Collision this year. He cut a promo and was like, it was like super like vague, like I know things and I be watching y'all and wait till I make my next move. And then like 2.5-3 months later, he was trying to kick it with Private Party and they were supposed to be doing a thing with them.
And that
folded, and now Stokely is trying to hook up a Private Party. But they're just trying shit, it seems like, with AEW right now. They trying shit, and trying to make something work. And I don't know. It's a lot going on that wasn't going on like 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago. But
2 days ago,
things are happening.
You think this MJF Adam Cole shit gonna work?
Cause what the fuck?
Weren't you the bad guy when you were gone?
Right.
Him, nigga.
I tried so hard to make that make sense on Twitter, and I was like, "Yeah, this sounds fucking stupid." After I sent it, I said,
So we just skipping over the fact that you was the devil. You was like pulling all types of tricks and stunts, jumping people to get to this nigga. And then, like last time we saw you, you was dressed in all black, hanging out with your friends. Wardlow was a part of that. You was staring him down like you was gonna do something to him if he didn't deliver. Both of y'all disappeared. Now MJF is a bad guy again. You're blaming him. Like, why do y'all hate each other? And it's like opposite, bro. I'm so confused. Who am I supposed to be? Whose side am I supposed to be?
Bro, they had Adam Cole come out there and cut this promo. I think it's supposed to be kind of like, okay, like Adam Cole is like walking a gray area because he just comes out and starts attacking MJF. He's like, hey, he went through 2 hair surgeries. That's a man unit.
Spitting candy bars sweeter than a Hershey's kiss.
I hate you. I hate your guts. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you always loud diss because ain't nothing sneaky about you.
Like it was like, yo, I guess they did it because they're like, oh well, you know, he's a heel now. It'd be kind of weird for him to switch back. I just think like, I don't know. I feel like they felt like they had to pull the trigger on this, but I'm like, it's just one of those things. Like after too much time being away from it, I'm like, yo, I wouldn't blame you if you were like, hey, we're just gonna put this like in the vault. If that's how I felt. That's how I used to feel about the whole Swerve versus Keith Lee storyline. After a while, when they didn't acknowledge and then one on a random episode of Dynamite, they're like, yeah, we're gonna have this match. I was like, I really don't care anymore.
Yeah. But that's kind of the thing. Like sometimes like AEW holds on to the idea of something for too long and they can't like shake it because like I don't know if the idea in the if what they're trying to do with these two characters leads into something on the other end for someone else, or this like bleeds into another program, like they feel like they like have to complete these stories, and it's like you could find other ways to get around this, like because now you have to address the Undisputed Kingdom thing, and it's like, okay, cool, what? At the beginning of the promo, he's like, I love you, Matt, Roddy, Mike, but I got to do this on my own. Okay, what about Wardlow?
He said, fuck that nigga.
Fuck that nigga. I don't rock with that nigga like that. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see when does the match happen? Do we get the match at Full Gear? Do they wait all the way until World's End? Because MJF basically said, nigga, I'm not finna fight you.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be the same formula for every MJF rivalry. It's like, hey, if you want to fight me, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to face this guy, you got to wrestle this guy, and then we'll have the match, which is like the same thing like every single time. It's like, bro, I don't want to have to do like this shit to get to you every time. I get to a point where I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to fight you anymore.
Yeah, fuck
you
it.
win.
I'm done with you. I'm done.
Yeah,
man.
you
like,
win. I'm good. I'm good. I'm going home.
Who do you think you are? Like, this is another nigga that's invitational to fight you. Like, you're not that big of a douchebag where I just want to like do other stuff to fight. Like, nah, blood. I'll catch you in the parking lot, B. Like,
That's
I'll
another.
catch you outside.
That's another thing too. It's like this ain't the same MJF from 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gaining anything by jumping the odds to face you. Fight me or just leave me the fuck alone.
I don't even.
Like, nigga, you ain't got it like that no more, bro.
Like you're not him.
You're
not that nigga,
bro. Like nobody. We don't need to play you, man. You're MJF. You're just regular MJF.
You're Max. No cast.
Shout out to the fuck you man. He said, yeah, they're just experimenting with recipes at this point. They're like Orlando Brown and Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off, just like throwing shit in the pot. It's like, yo.
They're Ed from Good with the special sauce.
Oh god.
Hey, you just put some ketchup and some lemon juice and some pickles and some relish and some onions and some like.
And like, this shit tastes good. I'm like, bro, I will throw the fuck up right now. That shit got me in trouble as a kid. I was watching that. I was like, yo, you could cook like that. I started doing the same shit. I got my ass beat.
Yeah, I remember that. Why the fuck you wasting my groceries? And as an adult, you understand why they were so frustrated because groceries are not cheap.
Yo, man.
Adam Cole got to fight him right then. Right next time you see him, just fight him if you want to fight him so bad. Like, I don't know why you just don't do that, because they're playing in our faces right now. You think we're going to remember that? You think that we were going to remember that he was the bad guy, and then like the roles were reversed like last time? Even though he just came back as a heel against Daniel Garcia and shit, I don't care. Like, you still the bad guy in the situation. It wasn't that long ago. I don't know, man.
Last thing, Ricky Starks. A few days ago, I don't know if you guys saw the High Spots interview where he was like signing all the little action figures and shit. He said, "No, I'm not out of action due to injury. I'm healthy. I'm of sound mind and body. I'm capable to wrestle. Just, not up to me. I wish I can give an answer as to why I'm not on television. I'm healthy. I'm ready to get back in the ring. I'm in shape, obviously. Always been in shape. Sometimes it just isn't up to me, I guess. And as they say, I love wrestling. I'm going to figure it out, a way to do it one way or another. But I at least think I owe fans some type of explanation to the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge. Some people don't want to believe that. That's fine. I don't give a fuck." We have this whole thing where it's been, for the better of this year, Ricky Starks has been out of action. He has claimed throughout that he's not injured. He's capable and ready to go, ready to work. He said that he did say that he turned down one idea, but we haven't seen him on television since. Now, some people I see floating out this idea of, well, if Ricky Starks loves to wrestle, why doesn't he just pick up some indie dates and do some indie shows in the meantime while AEW isn't using him? And I just don't those have to get approved by AEW, nigga? Like,
Yo,
like,
you gotta go.
I can't just go.
Bro, like, I just
If you
can't
don't
do
have
what I want.
if you don't have a deal similar to John Moxley, you can't really do that. You got to go and ask him, like, "Hey, can I go over here?" John Moxley, I think is like, "Yo, as long as it doesn't conflict with the schedule that I have with AEW, I can do whatever I want."
But also, I don't think Moxley can just show up anywhere. Like, I feel
not,
like
obviously
also,
not like AEW. I mean, WWE.
I'm just saying, I feel like these are conversations that have to be had with the office.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
people in charge. It's not like I can show up.
Yeah, that shit just books a month in advance.
I feel like a lot of people who says shit like that are doing it in bad faith. They're not genuine with it.
I agree with you. It's like, you don't really,
that's common sense,
even want to see a solution to this for real. You just, what are we?
You just want to hop on the bandwagon like free Ricky Starks, but you don't really mean what you say.
Right. Winston says after he celebrated at Mania for Cody, they said bet. Stephanie says he's so talented, and it's a shame that he isn't active on TV right now. Slap Ricky on SmackDown now.
No, they're gonna slap that nigga in the Hurt Syndicate. Like, yo, here, we got you for 9 more months. Yeah. Wrong.
Take the light skin nigga.
Yeah, you got him now. Oh, we want him to. Okay.
Cordell says Edge said, "I don't even want him in the same locker room as me." Gerard says, "If I'm signed to a TV contract, I want to wrestle on TV." Facts, right?
Real talk.
Don't play with me. I'm not finna go kick it over here in the gym with the, like, oh, nah. I dress too good. I look too good. What I'm saying? Like, I'll just take the downside.
Yeah, I'll call up, man. Listen, man, my hamstring hurt. Like, I mean, as soon as you get on the Jets,
so you saying Ricky Starks is like Devontae Adams?
I mean, he'll have a good reason.
He gonna pop up behind Cody on the next episode of What Do You Want to Talk About?
I threw up when I seen that. I almost unsubscribed from Pat McAfee that day. Like, he would throw up in his mouth if he would. I mean, I'll sit out. You know what I'm saying? He has a good reason, just like Devontae had a good reason to leave because we're dysfunctional. Like, yo, man, if you had a problem with me, like if it was like somebody said about him celebrating with Cody, Winston said that. Shout out to Winston. He was like, if you really let that affect you, and this is what you're doing to me because of that, or you're mad that I turned down one of your ideas, and then you're gonna do this now. Like that's just you still have a lot going. You still have a lot to do when it comes to running a wrestling company, B. You can't be petty like that because I will wait it out.
Right.
You still have to pay me. That's how contracts work. That's what you told me, right? That's how contracts work. Okay, well, ow. Ain't that hard to get a doctor's note? Yo, Cody. Let me get a doctor's note. Yeah, I got you, man. What you want him to say? James Andrews? Let me get James Andrews on the clip. Tell him his neck hurt.
All right, so let's push the conversation in a different direction here. Let me pull up this list here because the women's PWI 250 was released this week, and we have the one, the only timeless Toni Storm, who takes the #1 spot.
Well deserved,
right? Shout out to Toni. Great character work. The character work did a lot of heavy lifting in her getting to #1 here.
She was interesting though. That was some of the best character work I've seen.
Very interesting. So let's throw it together here, man, and let's get you guys' thoughts. The top 10 was, of course, Toni Storm at #1, Jordynne Grace at #2, Rhea Ripley at #3, #4, Mika. I don't know. Maika. I've never heard of this woman until today. So, Ben, the conversation in pre-production, I feel for you right now because I don't know how to pronounce that. #5, Stephanie Vaquer. 6, Sari. 7, Bailey. 8 is Willow Nightingale. #9 is Mariah May, and #10 is Athena. Thoughts. What do you guys think of this top 10?
Athena should have been higher, bro.
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Athena should have been higher, and my only gripe is that Roxanne Perez was like not in the top 10. I feel like she belonged in the top 10 with the run that she's had in NXT with the women's championship, but everything other than that, I don't really get to like in my feelings or emotional about these lists. Like most of the time, I'm like, you could have moved this person around, you could have done that. But the amount of people who were like genuinely mad, oh, this is some bullshit, oh, this is conspiracy against WWE. I'm like, chill, bro.
Ripley's #3. Bailey's #7.
I'm like, I think it's pretty even, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
As far as
minus the one person that I've never heard of, Mika, Mike, yeah, her.
Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie said that Roxanne was 11.
Yeah, she was 11.
Oh, that's dope. All right, man. I mean, Jordynne Grace, like she had, like I think the whole her going to NXT and doing the matches and shit, that definitely probably gave her a little like, oh, okay, well, that's I'm saying that she was the first to like kick off that
Jordynne
TNA
Grace
crossover.
Wrestles everywhere.
All the time.
Yo.
And wins, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's the important part, nigga said, and wins. That's the distinction.
And wins.
Yeah.
So
Io Sky #13, Bianca at 32.
Yeah,
that's more so because she's in a tag team.
Yeah, she's been doing that tag team shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yo, if you don't like the list, make your own fucking list then. Like shit. And then when you share it, then we're gonna shit on it like you're doing this one, and then we're gonna see how you feel.
Right. But I do agree. I think Athena should have been higher. I think Athena has great matches. Athena's had an amazing story. Athena, I just feel like she needs a bigger platform or spotlight to showcase a lot of that stuff. I feel like Mariah May being at #9 is because of the heavy lifting that the Toni Storm character and story has done for them. Not to say that I don't think Mariah May is a great wrestler. I just don't know if she gets to #9 without the involvement of the Toni Storm thing. But yeah, there's that.
You said something interesting that caught me about Athena. I think about like Athena, like you said, they should like showcase her more. I would like to see them do what they're doing with Mark Briscoe right now and AEW and having him featured on there. I'd like to see it. I want to see it.
Don't tell him that because he gonna have it. He versus Saraya. Don't do that.
No,
So,
they got
yeah,
1,000
like,
days
oh.
to do it, and they refuse to. No.
Why wouldn't do it now for? You know what I'm saying? I've been
Now
saying
with
it
that,
for years.
I agree. It would be awkward now, but I'm just saying, like maybe 3
I
months
do
ago.
think there is a plan in place to do that because she was very prominently featured when they were doing the announcement of All In. So I do think that there is a plan to transition her back to the AEW Dynamite Collision roster unit in the near future.
If he do that, I need him to make it a big deal. Like,
well, it's looking like her and Billy Starks are going to be facing off again at Final Battle this year. So there's that. What does Cordell say? It's time for Nikita Lyons to pack it up and train with Samantha Irvin or something. Train what with Samantha Irvin?
To do the announcing. You don't want to hear her do announcing? You don't.
No.
You listen to their MAGA raps? You listen to
the conversation that we had today about Nikita Lyons is exactly how I feel about Nikita Lyons. Okay, the conversation that we had in the group chat, that's where I feel like this is it. The last time I made a distinction such as this, Big Bill was gone from the WWE within 18 months. I said it would be 18 months, and it was exactly 18 months, and that nigga was out of there. So
this is crazy to do during the PWI women's segment. Let's talk about this. Tear one down real quick. You feel me? This is what we said.
I'm not saying what I said, but
no, yeah, we're not gonna say that.
Well, Nikita Lyons ain't on the list anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I bet she's not.
She didn't have enough matches. Just like Mercedes Moné, who's on the opposite spectrum of her as far as talent. But she didn't have enough matches either. So
she was hurt. Yeah, Nikita was hurt, and then Mercedes was a little banged up too. So I understand it. Toni Storm deserves it, dog. Like Toni Storm has been doing her thing, and I was totally against that. When we first started talking about that timeless shit, I was like, "Yo, this shit is fucking stupid." and then they started doing the little half like black and white, half like the regular shit. I was like, "Okay, this shit kind of that shit kind of funny. I like that." And she fucking dove head first into that shit, and that shit worked.
Deanna Purrazzo, what the hell is she?
Her and
I don't watch TV.
Taya Valkyrie are looking like they're coming together to be a team.
I need to look at some clips.
Yeah.
Bro, so I'm not watching the show. I'll watch these little clips. I feel you. Oh my God. Real life gets in the way.
No, it doesn't. Real life does not get in the way. That's a personal decision.
It's a personal decision. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit through this. I'm not gonna sit through a whole show because 9 times out of 10 is gonna be on Rampage, and I'm like,
right. But to close it out, I agree with you, Ben. I don't get too up in arms about these lists. These are people's opinions about, performances of fake fights. So it is what it is. But congratulations to Toni Storm. Congratulations to all the women that were ranked here, and salute to all the women that are going to be ranked in the future, because, we on the up and up when it comes to women's wrestling. So it's bright.
Shit, just make your own list, like you said. Like, it ain't that deep.
Yeah, so we can shit on it. Please do.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I can't wait.
Give us the link, and we're gonna definitely shit on it.
On God. What's next? Jizzle.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ben.
You.
Brock Lesnar. There's some reporting here about a potential Brock Lesnar return.
Yeah, there were actually really conflicting reports yesterday, because WrestleVotes reported early yesterday morning that WWE was interested in a Brock Lesnar return. And later that afternoon, Sean Ross Sapp said, "Hey, there's nothing internally on the books for any interest in Brock Lesnar." So the reports are kind of like going head to head with each other. And I just wanted to ask you guys, do you guys think this is something or nothing? Do you think like maybe they're just dipping their toes in the water, or do you just think it's just like, okay, somebody was like, you know what, they might be interested in Brock Lesnar and like no one's interested there? Like, is this something or nothing to y'all? Graham?
I think it could be WWE testing the waters to see, just putting feelers out there to see if, there's interest or if people are still kind of in the weary about it, just due to him being implicated in the lawsuit with Vince McMahon shit. But I think it would be wise for them to just hold off. Until there's a little bit more clarity in what's going on with Vince McMahon. But as SRS said, there's no internal plans or whatever. I think they have ideas of what they want to do, but I think they're playing kind of like a cat and mouse game, just waiting to see when more information comes out. Because in my personal opinion, from what I've seen and what I've read about the Vince McMahon thing and the involvement of Brock Lesnar, he didn't do anything. So, like he said, he might have said, "Oh, the bitch looks nice." You feel me? Or the girl looks nice or whatever. You feel me? But like, if nothing happened, I don't know how much we can bury the man and put him under the grave if he wasn't actually involved.
I know they said, when I read up on it, they said something about he flew out to her a couple of times and he missed one. So yeah, it's a lot more than just.
There was something about Vince like making the deal and saying like she was a part of the contract negotiations in getting Brock to re-sign with the company.
Yeah. It's basically messy as hell.
Yeah. So if there is some evidence and some stone cold proof leading to an actual relationship between Brock and this woman, then a bait.
WWE does not need Brock Lesnar if he was involved.
Now bring that right back up.
If he was involved in the case in which a woman was harmed, he doesn't need to be there.
Big facts.
Big facts. Yeah, it's like, yeah, if you were part of that situation, don't need to be there. It's not.
Man, get all the niggas out of there.
No, you good.
Get all them niggas out of there, and the wrestling part of it. What is he gonna do? Like they're like, we know what we want to do with him. Like, you want what? Have him fight Gunther? Then what? And lose? You think he's gonna come back and lose? Well,
and that's another thing too. That's another thing too. It's like lawsuit to the side for a split second. He's practically been replaced. Braun Breaker. Obafemi. We don't have there's so many people in the future as well as the present that can easily, like, if they wanted to, they can literally give Braun the Brock 2002 push and nobody will bat an eye.
I agree.
And then
because
I started. It's more organic. Like you seen it from NXT and go all the way up there like that. So it will be justified. This nigga Brock Lesnar just show up and was winning titles, nigga. And then when that nigga jumped on the floor to the apron, I was like, oh, that's why he's gonna win all the titles. Okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, what is he gonna do? Like, he's not gonna come over and put over the new young, athletic big dudes. Like, he's not coming to do that shit. That nigga's just gonna come over there just to. Man, this ain't the old WWE, big dog. Nah, stay home. You bored? Good for you. I killed all the animals around me already. All the animals are dead, bro. Go find some new animals, bro, because we don't need you here.
Braun is nowhere near Brock Lesnar, even prime Brock. I'm not saying he's going on the same level. I'm just saying they can easily give him the push.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but yeah, that's y'all hit the nail on the head from what my thoughts were, because I was like, outside of that Gunther match, there's nothing for him to really do. Maybe you have him go up against Bronson Reed like on a Crown Jewel show or something like that, but there's really nothing interesting to see him do. Like, it's not really an era of like where I'm like, okay, well, I'm dying to see a Brock Lesnar match. Ooh, I'm dying. Like, people have been suggesting like, oh, what if he wrestles Jacob Fatu? He's not gonna fucking wrestle Jacob Fatu. Oh, what if he wrestles Obafemi? He's not gonna fucking wrestle Obafemi, bro. Like, y'all are just throwing these matches like out into the air, knowing damn well Brock was not gonna take any of these opponents. Oh, well, he can wrestle this guy, that guy. I'm like, oh, Braun Breaker, like, pass the torch to him. He's not gonna fucking pass the torch the Braun Breaker, bro. It's at this point, like even like we don't know the full details, like how involved he was. We'll see, like okay, like how involved he was, but even if he wasn't, his name still has kind of that stink on him. And as a business for TKO, even no matter what was going on, if you know, if he wasn't really like that involved, whatever, like if I'm that business, I'm not gonna put my money on that and look crazy in the light when they bring him back and everybody, like all these articles coming out, oh, he's still involved, like his name is brought up in the case, why y'all bringing it back? Like I would veto that shit immediately.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
Yeah, put the fires in the bag, bro. Yeah, you know, you want to fight? You want to fight somebody? You fight Goldberg. You know what? I have them fight. Saudi Arabia.
I wouldn't go that far and put the fries in the bag thing to Brock Lesnar because he's still Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he's still Brock.
Like he's not. I'm not.
And that's another thing too. The closeout. I guess you want to close out on that. Is basically Brock has had a career that you can't really dismiss. Nothing. Or duplicate. At his age, there's nothing left for him to do. Just let him go.
It's window dressing.
And like. And if he wanted to go out on that the whole Cody rivalry, because that was the last time we saw him, like that was, if you want to say, oh, he's passing the baton or whatever, he's giving like his endorsement, that would be the way, I guess. Like if he wanted to go out, you'd be like, okay, well, that was his last match. He kind of gave it over to Cody. Cody goes on to WrestleMania and just have it like that. But I have no interest in seeing him return at this point. It's a new landscape that I don't really see where he fits in. I'm not on board.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I'm for that Saudi belt, nigga. You can Goldberg. Give it to y'all. Y'all two can just fight each other that once a year. To see you niggas over there. It'll be like our USO show. Guess what we brought y'all? Brock and Goldberg again.
On the 20th.
Yeah. So one thing that was interesting to me this week is the continuation of this whole thing with Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. Like we said last week, they leaned on and utilized the efforts and the social media to capture the Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes moment outside of Bad Blood, which has kind of spawned into this whole thing where Kevin Owens basically was suspended and they didn't want him to come to SmackDown. He showed up anyway and tried to explain himself. His microphone was then cut off. Got into like a little scuffle with Cody, got into a back and forth with Randy. Randy popped him in the jaw right quick. You feel me? And they both looked like they were a little bit upset that whole thing happened. All right? Down goes praise. You feel me? Like,
this is exactly how Street Fighter 2 starts.
Just you get the press start right in the middle of the screen.
You just get the, this is
you see all the sweat particles and shit in the background, like all this shit would be like moving in motion and shit like that.
This nigga already put everything into this punch. Like, you know, sometimes you gotta be like he was punching his drunk partner, you know what I mean? That was trying to fight everybody all night. Like, nigga, you need to chill.
So later in the show, apparently, when Nick Aldis was trying to calm down an argument between DIY and the Street Profits, he looked over and saw off to the side Kevin Owens jumping Randy Orton. You feel me? And so it's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. KO put out a video on Twitter this week saying that basically WWE is silencing me. I'm giving them until Friday to release my explanation of what the fuck happened, because everybody thinks that I turned on Cody, but Cody turned on me. What do you guys think is going on here? Because there's this element of Randy Orton trying to play the peacemaker, which was even brought up by the general manager. Like, who would have thought? You, the peacemaker, you trying to play the mediator. Ha ha ha. You know, and I'm just like, I don't know exactly what's going on here. Kevin Owens, in my estimation, has always kind of tried to justify his heel turns. So I don't know if this is something that is, you know, following in suit with that, or if there's a possibility that Randy Orton is kind of playing these guys against each other. What do you guys think is happening here, Ben?
I saw the way he looked at the belt, and he was getting a little handsy. He was touching the belt. He kind of like lingering a little bit, looking at it.
The belt the whole time he was talking, right? And then he says, "Here, take this." You're like, wait. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I definitely think it's gonna be Randy and Cody at the Royal Rumble or at some point in the near future. I think like at Survivor Series, it'll probably be Cody versus Kevin Owens for the title again. But I think Randy and Cody is definitely being set up. And you're right, he could be the mastermind behind all of this, but I don't know where that ties into getting his ass beat in the parking lot. That's kind of like maybe that was like an unforeseen thing where he was like, yo, I didn't think it was gonna go this far.
Right, type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what was said during that conversation? What was said during the conversation with Cody and Kevin Owens when that whole thing happened? Like, I don't know what these conversations are. We're seeing like CCTV and like fan phone footage type shit, but we're not hearing audio. We're not getting a full grasp of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like they're trying to plant seeds and plant this idea of maybe Randy Orton being a little puppet master, maybe, but also like giving credence to KO is a shiesty motherfucker at the end of the day. Like, let's not forget that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where we're going here. I feel like we got options.
The reputation precedes you. Like you can't blame us for fucking thinking that you just up to like you just be turning on niggas for no reason. Like, you turned on Sammy during a happy moment. And then when somebody turns on you, you be like, yo, why? Why are you working with them? Because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like, he might have been whooping our ass, but they whooping our asses right now. So we gotta get together. We gotta handle that. Like, how can you go with them? He ran me over with a golf cart. I mean, that was you. I mean, that was you. The guy he gotta go. I mean, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I see a golf cart, I just move out the way.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You bobbed instead of weaving. Come on, man.
Yeah, you be cannonballing, nigga. You should have cannonballed through the glass right there, man. It's plastic. I could have did that. But Cody's she might be the only naive one going on. Like, you don't know what's going on. He just fucking because, man, you don't punch a nigga like that if you're trying to manipulate him. Punch a nigga like that when he's too close to you.
It's the blonde hair. It's bleeding through his brain.
Jalen, my hair is black. Like, what do we?
Well, I mean, you've got that, and people are, having an opinion on Cody, whether it's KO, whether it's Randy, whether it's Seth Rollins on his decision to team with Roman Reigns and kind of retcon all the shit that we had to go through to kind of back you up. You know what I mean? And then you have on the opposite side of that, Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso kind of having their battle with this new version of the Bloodline, and Jimmy feeling like we can't do this alone. Like, you damn sure couldn't do it by yourself. We seen that. You feel me? I'm trying to help. I ain't never been the nigga like that. You feel me? On my own. So 1 + 1 = 2. We need help, nigga. You feel me? And so now we're on the path and the build to trying to figure out how we get these pieces back together to fend off Bloodline 2.0 and how the OG Bloodline gets back together. Jimmy is the only person in the family that acknowledges Roman at this point, and I don't know. Jey Uso is the Intercontinental Champion. So where do we stand, CJ?
Bruh, I mean, Jimmy just looking like I said, he was like, I didn't know he was going to turn to Slim Charles, you know what I mean? Like, when one thing implodes, you know what I'm saying? You go right to the next one, you go right back to where you was at, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't never turned on you, bro. Like, yeah, you did. Like, like you went running right with them niggas when I was gone. But, Roman knows that he ain't got a leg to stand on or a pot to piss in. So he was like, might as well stick with somebody that I know that's going to ride with me. Because now you're going to sit him on like, we'll see if you can get your brother. Y'all twins. And that nigga was like, no, get away from me. You say that shit to your twin? He is mad at you.
He turned around Moesha style.
I said no.
No. Get out my face, man.
Dear Journal, Jimmy had me fucked up today at work.
Right. So how long does it take for them to get over this and like get to working back together here? Because we've got how many weeks until Survivor Series?
Probably like a month, right?
7 or 8.
No, it'll be next month, so probably like 4.
I think we got.
I mean, because we got Crown Jewel.
6-7 weeks.
6-7 weeks, yeah.
Because what day is Survivor Series? I think it's November 23rd.
Oh yeah, so about 5 weeks, 5-6 weeks.
That's 6 weeks.
Oh yeah. I think Jimmy's gonna be getting jumped sometime, and then they're gonna have to come out and save him. Like, that's the perfect, typical cookie cutter thing to do to get somebody on your side. You got to save them when they're getting their ass whooped. I think Roman's gonna have to swallow his pride and say, "I'm sorry." That's probably that. Like, this is all I wanted, Oos.
Does Roman go to Raw?
He said he can do whatever he wants. Like, I think he can go to.
They relaxed on the brand
Jimmy
split.
can go. He can go.
Jimmy's a free agent too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he got drafted to SmackDown. I think it was Tama, Solo, and Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Jimmy didn't get drafted. Roman did, or they just moved him over.
No, Roman removed himself from the draft pool.
I'm talking about, but when you go on their website, he's technically on SmackDown.
Like Bronny.
Type shit.
Yeah. Like they just put him on there.
Yeah.
But he definitely could, because I feel like this last couple of weeks they pretty much ignored the brand split again. So
I got it. Got an idea. Book this. This is how they're gonna do it. Roman is gonna acknowledge Jay and put the Umafala over his head, and that's what's gonna suck him in. Yeah,
he doesn't have the Umafala, brother.
Oh yeah, he does it. Well, he's gonna get another one, right? It's gonna be black. He's gonna steal it. He's gonna steal it from
He's gonna put the blue Umafala on him.
No, but for real, I think he's just gonna acknowledge him, just like, yo, treat me as an equal. You're like, I'm sorry.
And like that's all Jay really wanted.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like go to Family Matters or something. That's all I ever wanted was an apology.
That's all I wanted, Oos.
It's some acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Dale says Roman gonna apologize to Jay like a dad. Yo, you hungry? You wanna watch the game?
You wanna watch the game?
We got some juice in the fridge. You want some?
Right.
Look, you know how your mama be.
You know how it is. You know how it be. Like, shit happens.
Come on, give me a high five. High five, right?
Waffle House tripper, do it. The Waffle House tripper for sure, do it.
Yeah.
Put the Philly cheesesteak on the waffle, and then
and Jay gonna look at him like, "Oh, it's all on you," because my order is really big, just for me. You sure? Okay, yeah, it's all on you.
I'm talking about. So if we get the OG Bloodline back, is that Sammy too?
Is he OG?
I think he needs. I think he needs it.
We can't get Dean Ambrose. So
yeah, sure. Damn.
He's
the original honorary Oos.
I'm just saying, bro. I've watched the show.
You get Kevin Owens in there. He's been an honorary everything. Kevin Owens been in everybody's game. You know what I mean? So why not get him?
The Big O when he was trying to kick it with the New Day.
Yeah. Just so he could turn on Kofi and get a title shot. Niggas like, you do a lot of turning to get title shots, Kevin. We ain't forgot about
Kofi
that.
was the only person that didn't deserve it. I'm sorry, Kofi. That was what?
You were trusted.
I invite you in, make you feel like one of the family.
Yeah, man.
Just the things I get.
I think the Sammy involvement is conflicting because he did betray Roman. It wasn't the other way around.
I think he got sick of it first because they both betrayed him. Like, remember when Jimmy and Jay kicked him afterwards and shit like that? Like, they both betrayed him.
We can't bring a betrayal when Jimmy literally kicked him in the face and then went right back to the bloodline.
Yeah, went right back over there just so he could lose again. I think Sammy could be the one that can get Jay to come over there with them. I think they'll have to recruit Sammy first, and then they can get Sammy to go over there and trying to convince him, and then talk him back on the ledge.
Oh, Paul Heyman.
Still, Jersey Boy Supreme says, I don't believe Roman's apology will work on Jay. The wise man must apologize. Paul called all the plays, which Roman acknowledged last week. Roman said that, but I watched the show.
You watch the show. He called the plays. It's
Like,
your
nigga.
fault.
Man, Rockers, I
So
need
many
to
times-
backstage,
Scholar
bro.
fired.
He said,
You got the
"I don't
coach
call
fired.
plays. I'm not this manipulating guy who like, wait, hold on, bruh. For the last 4 years, that's who you have been. I've seen so many times where not only was Jimmy confused, was Jay confused, but Paul Heyman was also confused at your reaction to them trying to help you.
You legit fired this man when he tried to protect you from Brock.
You can't.
Hey,
You punched him in the face.
Roman
He said, "You're
also said,
fired."
Roman also said, some people change. I don't.
So he acknowledged that he's gonna still be an asshole. So
I don't believe you. You need more people, Roman. Like, no, you're gonna have to come talk to your cousin and you're gonna have to say, I'm sorry. Okay, you're gonna have to say, I'm sorry to little cuz. Now you try to remember you've been look how you've been traumatizing this man. Remember, he held over this man, the steps was choking him out over his neck and was like, bro, ever since we was little, you've been testing me, and I've been whooping your ass, bro. Who told him to say that? Who told him to do that? You can't tell me you let this Jew get in your ear and you just all right, I'm doing
this
too much.
receding hairline ass motherfucker, you gonna let him get in your ear and hyped you up?
Nigga with a ponytail just fell off. He was saying, you just stretched that nigga ponytail off his head. You want me to believe that he's telling you what to do?
Right.
And when you left, his hair turned white, and then when you came back, he finally found his Just for Men subscription. So no, I don't believe you. I don't.
I'm ready.
Paul
to
Heyman
see
is
it,
crying right now.
I'm definitely ready to see it, though. Right, because he still ain't getting no phone calls back.
Yeah,
that's the guy that was calling the plays. The guy that's
the
distraught.
Nigga that took an F5 for you, huh?
Because you won't talk to him. The guy who, you won't talk to him. He's hurt. His feelings, like, he's emotionally distressed.
Roman Reigns really said a bunch of nothing that sound like something. Roman is a good public speaker. He will hype you up, and you listen to it in context. You like, nigga, you said nothing.
I told you to get all the houses. Buy them all. The money coming in is flowing. It ain't gonna stop. But I don't like my position right now. I said I fucks with this nigga.
Like, we got the mahi on the truck because of me. I'm like, what?
What, nigga? What does that mean?
What are you talking about?
This is my WWE. This is my cameraman. These are my announcers. This is my WrestleMania. That's my sign. This is my stage. This is my ring. These are my ropes. You want to tell me this is the guy
that's
being told what to do?
This is the same guy who got a new belt and kept the other two just because.
Walking around 3 times. You hold them, I'ma hold the gold.
Yo, he was so happy. He was so happy. Like, yo, we get to put these belts away. Like, no, we don't, nigga.
No, you don't.
Holding both of them motherfuckers, nigga. And you holding this one.
Why did The Rock show up? We still don't know why he was in Atlanta.
I don't know.
Need a check balance.
Because
and he walks away. Shut up with his belt. You gonna make Paul Heyman hold that one too? Yo, hold this, Paul.
I think we're gonna get a big unveiling or a big storyline moment at Saturday night's main event. I think The Rock will be there.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's in Orlando, right?
It's in New York.
First one's in December. Oh, it's in Nassau. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I think The Rock
is in New York, so yeah, we'll probably get like a tease at Survivor Series, and then like I feel like a big moment would be with The Rock.
There we go.
The Rock concert, you know what I'm saying, in Nassau with Didi Osama, man, that's gonna be
I
crazy.
honestly hope he never does another Rock concert.
Yeah,
because he don't got no rhythm for real. Like he don't even be on beat.
And his vocal range ain't really the same no more, like it was. It's like he sound like a gargling grizzly bear. Like it don't work. It don't rock.
The Rock cleared the air about the potential WrestleMania 41 involvement. Meltzer had said sometime last week, but The Rock's not going to be available for WrestleMania 31, so they can't do it there. That's where would they do the match? But like a week before, he was saying the match should be a triple threat between Cody, The Rock, and Roman. You feel me? So, anyways, The Rock says don't believe any of that bullshit when it comes to Meltzer's reports. So, I guess that confirms that The Rock will be at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. Like, nigga, I'm on the board, right? I can just, I don't have to click.
I can just show up.
I can do what I want. Right.
Like, nigga, why you think it took so long? Like, nigga, why you think it took so long for the WrestleMania documentary to come out? I did not want them to show any of this shit. I was like, yo, y'all gotta cut this, y'all gotta cut that, y'all gotta cut that. Nigga, I be in the studio now, I be mixing this shit, bro.
Yo, Meltzer is cool. You know what I'm saying? You be doing your little sham shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's cool. You get your little star ratings. You don't speak about me. I'm on the board. Nigga. I'm on the thing.
I'm their boss.
You're never going to know what I'm when I show up. I'm just going to show up and then you can talk about it, okay? I make moments.
Yeah.
Dare you treat me like one of these normies.
I'm going to go check that out. Moana 2.
Boogaloo, Secret of the Ooze.
Take my niece.
Moana 2, Secret of the Wana. Yo, The Rock got a movie coming out where he's playing like a Santa Claus elf, but like some Christmas movie coming out, so he ain't worried about not showing up to fucking WrestleMania. He's gonna be there. No, but I don't know, man. It's like an old ass Santa Claus and like Lucy Lou's in it and shit.
Yeah, like one of them action, like an action movie. Yeah, I'm not saying that shit, but we definitely taking the kids to go see Moana 2. I'm like, yo,
this niggas just be doing shit. Where'd that come from?
You got 9 movies ready to drop right now.
All right.
I'll ask you guys after.
Red One Christmas.
Okay. So, it's a sequel, Red One, to the first one. I think.
I didn't even see the first one. I'm not seeing that shit.
Me neither. I don't think I watched the Rock movies. I don't think I watched
the Rock movies.
The last one I did watch was Black Adam, and
oh yeah, see? Yeah, it was a while ago.
It was what it was.
He just had dinner with J.J. Abrams and them. So good luck.
Oh, nah.
You DC folks. Seems as if he's mended.
Wait.
He has mended relationships, and Black Adam may be back into the fold.
Nah, bro, this nigga had Zachary Levi like on full tilt. He was like, "Hey, look, man, I know I'm Shazam's like villain, but I don't really fuck with you, bro. I really don't."
Dwayne, I'll call you. Dwayne,
Now this nigga Zachary Levi, he doing like MAGA shit and trying to get money. This man did that. This man was telling people like, "Oh, don't take kids to go see John Wick. Bring them to go see this." I was like, "I'm not taking my kids to go see John Wick. I'm definitely not taking my kids to see Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Nigga, fuck you."
Right.
nigga, no.
But first of all, we're gonna see The Equalizer, and we're gonna see John Wick. I want my kids to learn about murder before they see anything that you do. Okay, about real murder, not no Shazam murder. Okay.
But yo, Rock. Yeah, man.
The Rock, man, he is a hilarious individual. I don't even know, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but he's just hilarious. He just be doing shit.
That belt that first day he was there. As soon as he signed on the dotted line, he got that belt. I was like,
yeah, he just be doing shit. I'll be like, all right,
yo, facts. But let me see what else happened this week. AJ Styles has an update on his injury, and it's legitimate.
Damn it!
What is the injury?
This is like was it Liz Frank?
What?
Let me see.
Was that the one with the did he hurt his foot or something?
I don't know.
It was the lower leg, so it was around that area.
I think it might have been Liz Frank he was talking about, on the bottom, like his foot or some shit. It's like on some fluky shit. But,
yeah. Ligament sprain.
Ligament sprain.
Ligament sprain. He was on Twitter the other night. He was like, he was quoting somebody. He's like, "As the kids say, I am cooked."
Yikes. Well, that's All right. Well, we'll see what the hell's going on with AJ. Get well soon, brother. That sucks to get injured literally on your night back.
And they were apparently this was going to be the build to his like retirement tour. And I think like that first, like people thought the injury was like, oh, it's part of the storyline, kind of make him look like old and frail, and he has to prove himself, like, oh, I'm still that motherfucker. And especially with them like linking up with TNA now, there was also belief like that he was gonna go down there, have like a small run before retiring. So this kind of throws off everything. But yeah, get well soon.
It might be more of a like if it's not like something that'll just make him stop 100% cold turkey, it could just delay it. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they shaped like WrestleMania season around it if it's not like too serious.
Yeah, man. First of all, this is what you get for trying to schedule your retirement tour around John Felix Anthony Cena retirement tour. Nigga. You feel me? You know what time it is.
Durante Cena.
There you go.
You know that
whole government.
Oh, this man hopped
wait your turn, AJ.
This man hopped on constant. That shit was dropping all type of intellectual bombs and shit like that. It's like, yo, man, I at the end of the day, I think to myself while I'm in bed, did I earn this sunset? I was like,
did I earn this sunset?
What am I doing with my life, bro?
Hey,
the guy.
Wait,
yo,
hold
for real, like, yo.
Hold on now. Ben, did you earn the sunset today?
Damn, I left work early. I don't think I did.
Nigga said I left work early.
I don't know. See, like I was cheating the sunset. Put it from the grind, man. Put it from the grind. Don't earn me a sunset. I guess.
CJ, did you earn the sunset?
Absolutely not. Man, I didn't do nothing. I was chilling at work. I was supposed to be working, but I was chilling.
Gresh, what about you? Did you earn the sunset today?
All this running around I've been doing for the past 10 hours? Yes, I've earned the sunset. When we're done here, I'm going to bed.
There you go, buddy. We got somebody because I didn't do a goddamn thing today except watch wrestling and try to catch up so I could come here and do this show with you guys because
you worked hard.
What? Working hard. Yesterday was my Friday. Wait, Tuesday was my Friday. Yesterday was my Saturday. I slept all day. I made no effort to turn on Dynamite because I knew I hadn't watched Wrestle Dream yet. So I turned on Wrestle Dream and I watched Wrestle Dream last night. And I finished it this morning. And I watched all them other shits in the meantime. So hey, Jey Uso has to defend the Intercontinental title against Braun Breaker on Monday. Hopefully he doesn't lose. But if he does, I won't be surprised because why the fuck not?
It's the character arc of Braun Breaker. He's supposed to learn from his mistakes.
Nigga. You got shit to go do. Your brother needs your help.
Your cousin needs to apologize.
Yeah. Yeah. The bloodline need to go earn the sunset, bro.
I mean, I know you're Intercontinental champion, but did you earn the sunset yet? Yeah, right. Nigga. I'm the Intercontinental champ. But still,
did you earn the sunset?
Nigga, did you even earn the sunrise? Let's keep it a buck.
You should just stage your bitch ass in bed.
Take your ass in bed. Tell a grown man to go to bed.
Right. Go to bed, bro. You're done. Go to sleep.
Do we have anything else on the docket? Anything you guys want to mention or cover, get to before we go?
No, I'm good. You get the main points.
There's tag title tournaments on both Raw and SmackDown. So there's tag team tournaments on both Raw and SmackDown. So Motor City Machine Guns will be on SmackDown this week.
Oh, that's cool.
The Viking Raiders are back.
They're the War Raiders.
Got their name back. Yeah, the War Raiders.
Starting to book matches for Halloween Havoc. We got some stuff coming up, man. So stay tuned. Stay dangerous.
Tanahashi is retiring too. Speaking of retirement,
you said that
in like 2026. Like nigga, no, your knees need to retire now.
Top of the year, actually, 2025, January. He's on.
Hey, High fly flow, man.
Oh,
Chill on
no,
that shit,
wait.
bro.
No,
2026?
2026. Yeah, he's literally
So he's
pulling a John
he's doing
Cena.
the whole year too.
Yeah.
My bad. So
Yeah.
I misspoke when I said earlier, but yeah. So there we go. That's okay. So this year we'll get the tag match with him and Kenny Omega against the Bucks, and then there y'all go.
Yo, shout out to Zack Sabre Jr. He did win the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Yeah, he did win that shit. Yo, Graps is back. You know what I mean? New Japan doing what they do best, putting their title on a British guy.
All right,
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Putting their title on anybody but Japanese.
Anybody but
anybody but us.
Anybody but us, man. Crabs in the barrel, man.
Crabs in a barrel is crazy. All right, bro. You can't say that. I don't think. Can we say that about like other groups of people?
I said that last week, but yeah, man. Let's start normalizing all of our bad shit on other people too.
I like that. I like that. Yeah. I told a Mexican dude stop saying nigga because you feel me. I'm gonna start calling niggas spics and all types of shit in normal conversation.
Yeah, we definitely about to get canceled. Fuck.
Don't play with me about that N word. If you're not a nigga, I don't want to hear that come out of your mouth and look at me and talk to me like I'm your nigga because I am not.
I'm your nigga.
I am not.
I will never be your nigga.
You feel me? I'm just saying. You don't see black people walking around this motherfucker saying shit to y'all. You feel me? So when I bring back Beaner, nigga.
Oh shit. This nigga turned into Gran Torino here, nigga.
When I bring back Beaner, nigga, don't say nothing. Right. Now, with that said, Ben already gave up on me.
I know, man.
Make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Keep following the gang at the Enemies P3 on all social media platforms. Every Thursday, we be here live and direct. If you want to follow the kid, oh my God, Graham, that's where I be at. Beat me there, don't meet me there. Who's next? Let's go.
Yo. You follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _SonOfMars_. This is just.
I got on my Virginia hoodie, man. The dude just retired. Like, man, like, what are we doing right now, man? Like, don't worry, Ben. I got you, man. Listen, I'm the champ until we say I'm not anymore. So yeah, that's me. That's _me with 2 E's. Yo, he went Gran Torino, bud. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's why you my boy. You know what I mean? I ride with my man, whatever he said, yeah, and I'm with him. And what?
Yeah. Y'all can peep me at It's Grush on Twitter, everywhere else. Ayo is Grush, and we got a lot of stuff cooking across all fronts. But yeah, just peep that Patreon too.
You be on the road, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm always on the road.
You see he in the trap house. You feel me? On the run. Like Kaiser
they can't find me.
I'm just saying, but hey, man, stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Until next week, love and take care of yourselves and each other.
Yeah.